So it is a lot to take in, but many of you have been with me for a long time, so you just see how this stuff just overlaps and overlays in the previous series, and it's just building up to the same information, the same climax of understanding. What could be confusing is the titles, and that's definitely where the Bible lumps a lot of things together. Just when you see down here morning star, you got to know that Jesus Christ is classified as a morning star. Lucifer is also classified as a morning star. Well, this really just means high orders of spirit sonship, which are called morning stars. There's a lot of them that are of different levels. There's a hierarchy. And then Jesus Christ is the chief among all of them. That's why he's clarified as the prince of all of these other lesser princes. He's their creator. And that's one of the things that they absolutely do. They reject him as their creator. So this rebellion is very, very complicated in their perspective of how they have spun it. But the simple fact is that they acknowledge Jesus Christ as real, but they don't acknowledge him as their creator father. They believe that they're inherently divine, that there's nobody responsible for the creation of the cosmos itself, that they themselves are a product of the energy, spiritual mechanics involved. In a way, they believe that they're almost an accident, a predestined accident of the mechanisms of time and space, that there's no creator of time and space. Well, they've got a lot to learn, don't they? They really do. So in Job chapter 38, you get the clarifications from the very ancient foundations of the world. We have different factions that are here, factions that are being known as morning stars, plural, singing together, and then this faction known as the sons of God. They're here shouting for joy. Now this will give validity for the conceptual idea in your mind that there were ancient civilizations on the earth which preceded the civilizations of mankind that were highly advanced. And this is where you're going to get the proof for it. This is at the foundations of the world. We know that the sons of God are material. If they're material, they have to have civilizations. And this is where we get the ancient record of places like Atlantis in the past. It's all right here, Job chapter 38. So no rebellion's taken place. Very important, because like I said, we can see now from this perspective in Job and Ezekiel how Satan is going to and fro all over the place. Well, he eventually comes here after he himself has been deceived by the doctrine, the personal manifesto of Lucifer, that now we see that Satan is now using his liberty going between these stones of fire, and he eventually deceives the planetary prince here, who's not yet been deceived. Well, once this deception takes place, and that's why you see in Job where Satan is amongst a chapter of Job, which is kind of saying that this is something later on in Earth's history. Now, not meaning that Job was an actual real man. He wasn't. Job is all allegory and all symbol, all encoded, big time. It's the way that they've encoded this ancient history into the Bible and the high science without anybody really knowing it. And there's a select few that know it, but they don't really know how it fits in. So I don't want to bust anybody's bubble, but that's just the simple fact of the matter there. So